Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about the air conditioning system. So first of all we are going to see what is meant by air conditioning system. The system in which air is prepared as per the requirement of an individual human being or of the industrial working and the distributed to the respective room, laboratories and buildings, or we are saying that the working places is called as the air conditioning system. So air conditioning system designs, this involves the determination of the individual zones to be conditioned and the type and the location of the HVAC equipment. HVAC means what? Heating, ventilation and air conditioning. Normally the equipment is located outside the conditioned area and which is at the basement or the roof or in the service area at the core of the building. Now a zone of air conditioner space under the control of the single thermostat, and the thermostat is control device that sense the space of the temperature and sends the correcting signal if the temperature is not within some desired range. So in some special cases the humidity is also measured and which is controlled by the humidistat. So air conditioning system is basically classified according to the when we are using that system. So first we are saying that the summer air conditioning system. In the summer air conditioning system, this kind of the system is utilized in the this system is utilized in the summer conditioner, and winter air conditioning system we are using this system in the winter air conditioning system, and year round we are using in the year wise. So in this way the air conditioning system is classified. So in this air conditioning system, for the summer air conditioning system, first of all we are going to be discuss. So for hot and dry outdoor condition, in such kind of the system is designed that when the outside air conditioning is the very hot and dry. Suppose we are considering the Nagpur, Delhi, Bhopal, there the dry bulb temperature is 40 degrees Celsius and relative humidity is the 20%. So as per the human comfort suggested by the comfort condition, as we have discussed in the previous lecture, the dry bulb temperature should required is the 26 degrees Celsius and the 60% relative humidity is required. So as per this condition, the requirement of the conditioning system we require for the summer air conditioning. So if you see, for hot and dry outdoor conditioning the cooling is required, so the cooling is very much important. So outside air at the dry bulb temperature 40 degree and the relative humidity 20 degrees introduced over the air cooling coil, or we are maintaining the relative humidity with the help of the air washer, and as air washers are spraying the sparing the moisture inside the air. So due to such kind of the effect, the dry bulb temperature from 40 degrees Celsius reduces to the 24 degrees Celsius and the relative humidity from 20% to 60%. So it increases over there. So we are finding the cooling coil is cools the temperature from 40 degree to 24 degree, and relative humidity with the help of the air washer we are getting 20% to 60%. So this is the diagrammatic representation of the summer air conditioning system. So we are going to discuss the summer air conditioning system. So you can observe this is the air dampers we have provided. With the help of the air dampers we can maintain the proper velocity of the air or flow of the air inside this air conditioning system. So after that, air filters are provided. In these air filters the foreign contaminants are removed and the pure air is introduced further. Then this air is flowing over the cooling coil. In this cooling coil the dry bulb temperature is maintained and cooling coil is extracting the heat from the outside air. So due to that the dry bulb temperature is reduced. So the dry bulb, after reducing the dry bulb temperature, air is further pass on over the humidifier, where you can see the pump arrangement is provided. With the help of this pump there is a suction of the water is taken and the which is spraying inside this incoming air. So the humidity is increasing, which is as per the human comfort. So we are finding that the humidity of this air is increasing. After that the water eliminators are the provided, which eliminates the water present inside the air, and the air is collected at this level. So it can be again supplied to the pump. So this circulation of the water goes on continuously. So after removing the water from the air, the water conditioned air, which is at 24 degrees Celsius dry bulb temperature and relative humidity 60%, is supplied to the space where it is required. So this is the complete layout of the hot and dry outdoor condition is at 40 degrees Celsius dry bulb temperature and relative humidity 20%, which is converted into the dry bulb temperature 24 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 60%. So this is the outline or working of the summer air conditioning system. Now this is for the hot and dry. So whenever we are plotting on the psychometric chart, so if you observe from 1 to 2, means whenever we are providing the cooling coil, at that condition the dry bulb temperature is reduces. So it reduces from TD1 to TD2 over there, and whenever we are supplying the we are increasing the humidity, so we can see that the humidity is also increasing, as well as simultaneously the dry bulb temperature is reduces. If you see this figure here, when water from this point 1 to 2, whenever it comes in contact with the cooling coil, at that time dry bulb temperature is reducing, and whenever it comes up to point 3, where we are spraying the water inside the air, and we are getting that the relative humidity is increasing. So that's why it increases from W2 to W3 over here, and we are getting the dry bulb temperature reduces from TD2 to TD3 over there. So we are getting the enthalpies. Suppose we are observing the enthalpies, where it changes from H1 to H3. So whenever we are going to calculate the efficiency of the humidifier, so if we plot the efficiency of the humidifier, we are getting that the efficiency of humidifier is TD2 minus TD3 upon TD2 minus TD4. So 4 point from this vertically we are plotting over here into 100%. So we are getting the efficiency of the humidifier. Next, whenever we are going to calculate the cooling capacity of this cooling coil, that is V upon Vs. V is the H1 minus H3, as you can observe here on the psychometric chart. So H1 minus H3 upon 50. This is the in terms of the turns of the refrigeration. So what is this V? V is the volume of air handled in meter cube per minute. So we are getting from H3 minus H1, and Vs is the specific specific volume of atmospheric air. So next, humidifier capacity, that is V upon Vs, we are getting where V is the volume of air handled in meter cube per minute, and the Vs is the specific volume of atmospheric air. So V we can calculate by W3 minus W2, and so V upon Vs is equal to W3 minus W2 upon 1000. So this gives you the humidifier capacity. So this is in summer air conditioning we are using for the hot and humid outdoor conditions. So in such systems are designed when outside system in the Madras, Mumbai or Calcutta, we are finding dry bulb temperature is 32 degrees Celsius and relative humidity is 75%. So as we can see, this is the nearest to the sea region. So relative humidity is higher as per our requirement. So it is 15% higher, and dry bulb temperature is 32 degrees Celsius. We require to maintain it at the 24 degree Celsius. So we can maintain in summer air conditioning. We are providing the cooling coils, and the here we can say the humidity we have to reduce, because 15% we have to reduce over there. So we are using the heating coil to reduce the humidity in the air. So as you can see here, you can observe the hot and humid outdoor condition. So as the air entering condition is the 32 degrees Celsius dry bulb temperature and 75% of relative humidity, first is passed through the air dampers, and then it passed through the air filters where the foreign contaminants are removed. Then air is passing over this cooling coil where heat extraction is takes place and dry bulb temperature is reduces over there, and after that it passes from over the heating coil. So whatever the humidity is present in the air, that is reduced. So you are getting the 75% to the 60%, and this air is supplied inside the conditioned space over there. So in such way we are providing the, if you plot this on diagrammatic representation, so 1 to 2 here cooling is occurred, after that it will be passes in over the 2 to 3, that is heating coil, and 2 to 3 heating coil you are providing. So the dry bulb temperature slightly increases, and after that it will passes through the you are getting 3 to 4 process over there. So H1 minus H1 and H4, these are the desired points. So you are finding that the cooling capacity, you are getting V upon Vs is equal to H1 minus H3 upon 50, where V is the volume of air handled in meter cube per minute, and Vs is the specific volume of atmospheric air. And in such conditioning, heating coil, whenever we are going to provide, as I have discussed, V upon Vs is equal to H4 minus H3, and V is the volume of air handled in meter cube per minute, and Vs is the specific volume of atmospheric air. So today we have discussed the summer air conditioner. So just we are going to take the brief review what we have discussed in today's lecture. In today's lecture we have discussed the air conditioning system. In this air conditioning system, why we are going to use the air conditioning system. Next we have discussed the classification of air conditioning system, such like the summer air conditioning system, winter air conditioning system, and year round air conditioning system. So in this air conditioning system we are going to classify that hot and dry air conditioning such as Nagpur, Delhi, Bhopal conditioning, where the dry bulb temperature is 40 degrees Celsius and relative humidity is the 20%. So we are reducing the dry bulb temperature and we are increasing the relative humidity. So for that purpose we are using the cooling coil and air washer. So this is the general layout of the summer air conditioning for hot and dry outdoor conditioner we have discussed. After that we have calculated the efficiency of the humidifier or cooling coil capacity or humidifier capacity, and in next second case we have discussed the Mumbai, Madras, Calcutta, where dry bulb temperature is the 32 degrees Celsius and relative humidity is the 75%, and we are converting this to the comfort conditioning. The dry bulb temperature is 24 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 60%. So for that purpose we are using the cooling coil and the heating coil. So with the help of this we are reducing the temperature of the air and we are reducing the relative humidity of the air also. So in this case also we have calculated the cooling coil capacity, heating coil capacity. So in next lecture we are going to discuss the winter air conditioner.